There's a really cool feature on your Mac that lets you trigger actions just by moving your mouse to the corner of a screen, and it's called Hot Corners. It takes about 2 minutes to set up, and it saves you lots of clicks every single day. So you can assign a bunch of different actions to any of the 4 corners of your screen, and as soon as your cursor hits that corner, the action fires instantly. So there's no clicking, no keyboard shortcuts, no menus you have to do to access these once it's set up. Set up Hot Corners, go to System Settings, and on the left, go to Desktop and Dock. Next, you want to scroll down to the very bottom where it says Hot Corners. Click this, and now you get the option to set up the different corners to do the different shortcuts. And all you got to do to set one of these up is just click the drop down, select your shortcut, and hit done, and it's now locked in. You don't have to restart the computer or anything. Let's go through all the different actions. First is Mission Control, which will show you all the open windows. And similar to that is Application Windows, which shows you all the windows of the current app you're using. Then you have Desktop, which shows you the desktop where all the windows slide out of the way. Next, we have Notification Center, which opens the notification panel that normally you got to click up in the top right area. Then you have Apps, which shows you every single app you have installed on your computer, which can be really fast to find an app that you need. Then you got Quick Note, which I really like this one because it just opens a new sticky note in the corner of your computer, which is really useful for quickly capturing an idea. Then you have Start Screensaver, which just activates your screensaver without having to wait for the predetermined period of time that's already set up on your computer. Then you have Disable Screensaver, which is really useful if you're in the middle of a presentation, but you're not touching your computer and you don't want it to go to sleep in the middle of the presentation. Then you have Put Display to Sleep, which is nice because it shuts off the monitor without actually sleeping the Mac computer, which is nice if you're running some process in the background and you don't want your computer to sleep. Then last, you've got Lock Screen, which is nice if you want to step away from your desk and instantly put it in that lock screen mode where you got to put a password in to get back on it. Personally, I use Start Screensaver all the time. That's how I always make my computer screens go to the screensaver mode before I go to film, and I also really like having Quick Note in the bottom right corner. Desktop and Mission Control are also useful ones to me as well, but just choose the functions that sound useful to you. If you want to make it a little bit harder to activate one of these, whenever you go to your drop-down menu, you can hold a modifier key like Command, Option, Control, or Shift, and make it where you have to actually hold that button down while you go to the hot corner to activate one of the shortcuts, which can be really useful to avoid accidental triggers of the hot corner actions. Here's a couple practical use cases for hot corners. The desktop one is useful because you can use it to flick to a corner to show your desktop to find a file really quickly. I also really like having quick notes in the bottom right corner because this is useful to quickly capture an idea without breaking up your workflow. I also really like using the lock hot corner if I need to walk away from my computer, and I really like using the Start Screensaver whenever I just want a nice backdrop on my computer with no applications open. So that's everything you need to know about hot corners on your Mac computer. If you found this video helpful, like it, subscribe to the channel for more upcoming Mac content and tech reviews.